What's up everyone, it's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Report and welcome to today's anime news. First and foremost, let's go ahead with the channel news and let you guys know what's going on with your boy and the state of the channel moving forward. These video formats that you're seeing right now, like these news format type of videos or like more of the topic focused, the discussion type of videos, that is the content that you're going to be seeing moving forward with the Scott Report and less of live reactions and episode reviews because, first and foremost, number one, because I kind of wanted to do this anyway. I mean, I always sought out to make this channel more of a anime, manga, video game, news type of format. And I got into the live reactions and doing the episode reviews and I got burned out on that. And I kind of lost track and lost sight of what I really wanted to do with the channel. It's called the Scott Report because I wanted to bring you guys more informative type of videos, more news videos, more fun type of videos like we're doing right now. So that was the main focus for it. The second is because of my schedule availability, because I'm moving again. Yeah, I am moving once again. If you guys have been here for a while, you remember 2 years ago, I moved from California to Texas. Now I'm moving back from Texas back to California, and it's gonna take a little while for me to get set up, to get more of a permanent, setup for me to do my videos and, get my life in order, take some time. It's kind of like a soft reboot or a soft life reboot that I'm doing right now, and I want to take as much time as I need to actually do that so I could come back in a comfortable spot and make the type of videos that you guys enjoy with that same energy that you guys enjoy. And, I've just kind of been enjoying the time off as well because I've been a little bit burned out with the type of videos that I was doing and a lot of things overall. So taking a more limited approach to my videos, bringing more features, bringing things maybe on a weekly basis, like one video a week, one video a month or something like that, or what have you. I don't really have a set schedule yet. It's just going to allow me more time to relax, get things in order, and tool things the way that I really want to be, and take a new step for the channel. So I appreciate you guys' support in advance for that. I can't promise a regular schedule, but I love doing this. I love coming in front of this camera. I love talking to you guys, and I love all support that you give. So I still want to give you guys something, even if it would just be like something with audio or something like that. I still want to give you guys content, but at the same time, it kind of takes the burden off of my back of having to review an episode as soon as it comes out or do a live reaction or something like that. It allows me to focus, get things back in order, settle back into the West Coast, and come back stronger than ever. So I won't necessarily say it's a hiatus. Well, it is a hiatus, but I'm kind of pulling a Togashi on you guys. It's like I don't know when I'm gonna have the next video. But just stay tuned, it's always going to be something. But that is the channel update. You guys came here for the news and for the fun, so let's get to the fun stuff first. The first anime film that is coming to us is Promare from Studio Trigger, and this is Studio Trigger's first feature-length anime film. Come on, you know these guys. They gave us Kill la Kill, they gave us Kids Niver, they gave us Darling in the Franxx, they gave us Little Witch Academia. Most importantly, they gave us Gurren Lagann. And even though they were Gainax back then, just to know that we're getting something else from this studio and we're gonna actually get it in movie form, that just gives me goosebumps. That gives me chills up my spine. And this is actually from the director of both Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann. I mean, how can you not be excited for this? And also on the soundtrack, we have the soundtrack god Hiroyuki Sawano. Just stick it in my veins. Just put it right here. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know in order to go see this movie. It has an unapologetic look and feel of everything that is the embodiment of Studio Trigger. I mean, even the main character that we're seeing for this movie, he blatantly looks like Kamina from Gurren Lagann, and I kind of had an early prediction that I think this movie is going to be kind of grounded in reality. If you guys are familiar with the anime series Recreators, it's probably going to be something like that, like maybe the Gurren Lagann was real, maybe Kamiya was real, maybe it was like real works, maybe a real fiction, his main character is inspired by it, or maybe they decided to make him look like that for a homage. But I think it's going to be something more to him looking exactly like a character that everybody knows, loves, and would love to have seen more of. So we just have to see where that goes from there. But the hype for this movie is intensified, and it premiered at Anime Expo back in July, and I've heard nothing but good reviews about it. I mean, I was gonna go see it anyway because I love Trigger, but now I have even more hype to go see it because everybody is saying that this is phenomenal. It is a view to see and you're gonna absolutely love it. So I cannot wait to sit my butt in the seat and actually see what it is. But let's talk about Promare for a bit and see what it's about. Promare centers around an elite group of firefighters who pilot mechanical mechs to take down flame welding mutants. And it sounds a little bit like Fire Force. It sounds like the series that we have going on right now, but cranked up to 100 because it's going to be done by Trigger, and nobody does robots better than Trigger than probably Sunrise, which does Gundam. Promare is also being brought by G-Kids, who have been on a pretty consistent flow with bringing us these animated movies, especially within the last 2 years. They always have something that everyone's looking forward to. They always make it accessible as possible, so they're the real MVPs for that. When it comes to these anime films, it's 3 people out here that's giving us this content. It is G-Kids, Funimation, and Crunchyroll. So they always make sure that they have some type of deal, some type of partnership, usually through Phantom, who gives us these special nights. And you know, Phantom has partnerships with the theater, so everybody's scratching everybody's backs, and it's working for us anime fans because we get to see these movies as soon as possible instead of having to wait. You know, they have to come out on Blu-ray in Japan, then they have to come out here, and they have to get subbed and dubbed and all that good stuff. We can see it as soon as possible. It is nothing but good things, and I'm just in love with how popular, how good anime is to us right now. So again, Promare coming from G-Kids. It is set to actually go for September 16th for the dubbed version and September 17th for the sub version. Me personally, even though I'm a subbed guy at heart, I'm going to see it dubbed because I don't know, I know I'm weird, but when I go see an anime movie in the theater, it kind of gives me that feeling of being a kid again and going to see, you know, like the Disney movies or, you know, a cartoon or something I've been watching on TV to finally see it on the screen, like when Digimon dropped or the Pokemon movies dropped, and I've been watching them dubbed and then finally seeing them on the big screen. It has that same type of feel whenever I go see a dubbed anime in the theaters. But if it's subbed, of course, if sub's the best time for me, I'm going to go see it. Like I remember I seen Bungo Stray Dogs Lost Dead Apple. I saw that subbed, but everything else I've seen dubbed because that was always the better time for me. This kind of feels like this will be a better experience if it's dubbed, even though it is Trigger and everybody kind of puts Trigger in that subbed format. It's just the zaniness and craziness always ends up working out really well for them dubbed. So again, Promare coming September 16th and 17th. Be sure to check it out if you can. Support this product, support Trigger, and let the hype continue. The next screening that we're getting very soon is Human Lost, another one that I'm very excited for because of the genre that is in. Human Lost is a sci-fi adaptation of Osamu Dazai's No Longer Human, which has had many adaptations throughout the years and decades, and it's actually debuting in America first because it premiered, I believe, at Anime Expo, and I think somewhere in France or something like that. But from what I was reading, Japan has yet to get it in their theaters yet, so that's pretty cool. But again, there's been many adaptations of this series. There's even a certain series out there that I love where the main character uses the ability No Longer Human, and he's named after the author. So, you know, if you haven't watched Bungo Stray Dogs yet, I definitely suggest that you go ahead and give that a check out. But again, there's been many adaptations to this series, but a sci-fi adaptation of it is going to change things of how it flows and how it goes a little bit, but then again, the story itself is still centered enough that this can actually work. But let's dive into it and see what the hype's all about. Human Lost takes place in 2036, where technology has advanced to the point where humans have found a way to cheat death by means of a nano machine called the Shell System. Of course, only rich people can afford it because that's how it always works. However, our main character, Yozo Oba, he isn't rich, of course, but he's going to dive into this world called the Inside, where these society elites partake in this experiment or whatever they're doing to cheat death and find out about it himself with his biker gang and his friends, and they're gonna dive deep into this world that's gonna change him forever. It sounds like a psychological thriller that is right up my alley. I love psych anime. I've told you guys that all the time. I love thrillers and detective stories and things like that. I've read No Longer Human before, so I know it's gonna be up my alley. And since this is a very psychological type of series, I actually probably would recommend you go see it dubbed. Like, watching Psychopaths was great watching it sub, but there was a lot of times where I had to rewind, or I had to pause to catch up, because it's probably going to be a lot of techno babble in this. I just expect that to happen. So watching it dubbed will probably make things flow a little bit better for you, give you a little bit more easier time to watch it. I also ran into the same thing when I was watching Genocidal Oregon not too long ago. It's like when I was watching it subbed, I watched it, I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it a lot more when I actually watched it dubbed, because I got more of a gist of what was going on. I expect the same thing with this movie here. And this is coming from Funimation, so Funimation always tends to go all out when it comes to quality and making sure that something that's going to be groundbreaking always comes to American theaters. Human Loss will be in theaters October 22nd subbed and October 23rd dubbed. And I'm excited to see both of these. I am very excited to get the chance to see these. I know for sure I'm checking out Promare. Hopefully I'll be able to see Human Loss, but they always put these anime movies in such a weird time frame, especially if you like work, to be kind of hard to make a 7 o'clock showing if you work like 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or something like that. But I'm very excited to see them, and let me know if you guys plan to check these out as well, because I know I do. If you've already seen them, like if you happen to be at the premiere or something, let me know what you guys thought about it. I mean, I'm hyped. I'm going to go see it either way, but if you've already seen it, I'm interested in knowing what you guys thought about that as well. And I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. That's all the news that I have for you guys today. And again, just as a quick recap, these news videos are going to be the forefront of the channel. Again, it was something I'm very passionate about, something I've always wanted to do before, and now I had the opportunity to do it. It comes in the form of me moving and having a little bit less time to sit in front of this camera to give you guys more news. But I think overall it's just going to pace out to a better channel. And of course, because I'm moving to a format where I'm going to be doing more features, you probably will see more videos of how I feel about the season overall, or maybe a series, just like how I did the first 3 episodes of Vinland Saga. Expect things like that. But I think I kept you guys here long enough. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the format. I hope you guys stick around. Again, I do apologize for the brief, or maybe not so brief, hiatus I'm going on, but I promise I will be back stronger than ever, and I cannot wait to see you guys again. So on that note, let me know what you thought of the video. As always, if you guys liked the video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because there's now shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. If you would like to help the channel out more, be sure to check out my Patreon, which I'm working on as far as rewards. I also have a Ko-Fi, all that good stuff. There's plenty of ways that you can check your boy out, support your boy if you feel inclined. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.